Hey everyone, Richard Metal Fan here, and today we're going to be talking about Versus the World by Amarth, album number 4 in the band's discography, released in the year 2002. Now, unlike their previous three albums, One Sent from the Golden Hall and The Avenger and The Crusher, Versus the World by Amarth is sort of like different from the previous three, whereas the three has more of that kind of like that speedy, more thrashier almost kind of vibe with Versus the World. It also has like more like mid-paced kind of slower songs, so it feels as like they kind of like sort of like did changed it up a little bit with this album. And like musically it's just very typical like Amon Amarth, like all lyrically singing about like Vikings and Norse mythology, all that awesome shit. Vocally, like Johan Haig just sounds great as always, and Olavi and Johan Soderberg's like riffs are just great. The bass playing is, you could definitely hear it a little bit more compared to like previous albums. And the drumming is just great. Of course, this version right here is actually has like a second CD with like stuff from their first couple demos, which I'm probably not even gonna cover. I'm just mainly gonna cover like the main album, the main 9 songs on here. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into this album track by track. Opening up the album is Death and Fire, which is a great way to start off this album with thick production, pounding drummings and riff, which just seems to announce a bunch of angry northern warriors just coming for you. All those elements are introduced here and will remain constant until the album's very end. This opener is undoubtedly Amon Amarth's most warlike to date, and that's saying a hell of a lot with their previous contenders like being like Ride for Vengeance and Bleed for Ancient Gods. And the fast pounding of Death and Fire just buries all that and introduces a new standard quality which the entire album lives up for. In my opinion, and this is also pretty much still one of my all-time favorite Amon Amarth songs to date. Next song on here is For the Stab Wounds in Our Back. Another great song. I really dig this a lot. Where Silent God Stand Guard, which kind of wallows around in its own melodrama, never really accumulating its atmosphere ode toward that it wants to be, which is alright. Next song is the title track of the album, Versus the World, which is a pretty solid song. I kind of like I really like the riffs in there, and just the vocals are just sick. Across the Rainbow Bridge, which is kind of an interesting song. It feels weird, kind of weird for Amon Amarth to have a song like that. I don't know, that's just me. But the haunting lament of the aging warrior starts off slow and melodic, but as soon as those war drums come in at around the 3-minute mark, it's impossible to resist the urge to just bang your head and salute to proud Vikings of ages past. And this is one of the most brilliant songs Amon Amarth has ever made, though it may be overlooked in favor of the more fast-paced battle hymns. Down the Slopes of Death, which is another impressive track confirming Amon Amarth has found its path. Excellence and quality comes only from hard work and perseverance. There is absolutely no doubt the band has worked very hard for this one after the 4 records, but this time has come to recognize Amon Amarth as a must for your discography. At least this Versus the World must be a part of it. Next song here is 1,000 Years of Oppression, and now this song pretty much combines the pure thrashiness and brutality of death metal, which is similar to like their first 3 albums, with sort of like a severe and genuine heartfelt emotion into what I honestly believe to be the pure embodiment of Amon Amarth. And this track is amazing to listen to from start to finish, from the exceptional riffage in there to like the grinding vocals are just fucking amazing. Bloodshed, which is a repetitive, simple yet catchy chorus as repeated, creating somewhat of an anthem. And then the album closes with And Soon the World Will Cease to Be, which is another very good track, showing a little bit of a soft side in the beginning of the song before closing the book on Versus the World in an extremely satisfying way. It's one of those songs you hold a lighter to if they play it live before throwing yourself into a circle pit, and it is done really well. Well, now overall, Versus the World by Amon Amarth, another solid album. But in terms of photography, if I were to give this album a score, I'm definitely going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. So yeah, that's my review of Versus the World by Amon Amarth, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, and I'll see you all in the next video. And as always, keep it metal. And if anybody's going to see Hypocrisy and Flesh God Apocalypse tonight at the Masquerade, I will be there, so come say hi to your boy. But thank you guys for watching, and keep it metal.